you all. I'm Diana Brienne. Do you feel taken for granted? You know, often relationships can begin taking each other for granted, the people in them. And when we get comfortable or used to something, sometimes it's easy to take something good for granted. But there's nothing wrong with being comfortable in a relationship and at ease. That's a good thing. But if you are taking a relationship for granted or the blessings from a relationship for granted, that's usually not a good thing, because what we don't respect or what we are not grateful for, we often lose. So it's important to respect what's in that relationship. Likewise, if someone's taking you for granted, often it just needs a slight tune-up for that other person to be aware that they are taking you for granted or the blessings for granted. And often that's a simple measure that will cure that problem. But there are times that people take other people for granted, no matter what is said and done. And in cases like that, I think long-term relationships are usually not in the best interest of the person being taken for granted by. And then that person has to decide, do they want to stay in that relationship or not stay in that relationship? Often I call it pulling in the rug. When we pull in the rug just a little bit on some situations, not all, but some, that can be the best thing we can do, because it all of a sudden makes a person aware that what they were taking for granted, that they are risk losing. So remember, being taken for granted is never a good thing. Being comfortable is. From my house to yours. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.